turn into Whisper real quick, but I do need to pop in my
That's here, 70.
Yeah. I haven't looked at these. I don't know I'll just be one for speed. Sometimes there's season journeys around though, sometimes there's not. I forget if there's any on this one. Oh, burn up the echo. God. That was random. I wasn't expecting him. What's that?
Over that golden chest or whatever to call it.
Oh, I'm walking there. That's where you want to go.
Oh.
Give me a minute. Taking a long way. Scenic route, if you will.
No, I gotta get out there and see if the fire.
Right here. Alright, I need to go destroy a nightmare dungeon real quick. And then I got 2 more health tides later. Problem is that it might be closed by the time. Bam. We'll go quick.
Break another's work.
Ah, shit. Yeah. Okay. Let me look at my nightmare dungeons. Let's see what we can do. I got one that has a grim favor. Do that one. I probably should have checked. What if it was that treasure breach one? I realized, oh, it was like red.
It is done.
I don't think it is. I suppose at some point I do need to go back and do all the statues.
I can take you to each one if you want me to.
I might
Honestly,
have to do that.
honestly, it might be easier if we install the game on Xbox. Just do it switch the map that way.
Why you say that? I have a dual monitor. Load up there.
Oh yeah, you can do that way too. It'd just be easy in the sense that you can just teleport. Yeah. Play all.
Yeah, the only problem, though, with the console, you can't play the expansions, right, without getting it on the console?
I was able to play the last expansion without getting
okay.
a console. I'm not for sure about this one though. I haven't tried this one yet. I haven't installed it because it takes up so much space.
Yeah.
But yeah, the last one I was able to do it.
Okay, maybe it is. Because when I heard that, I was like, what?
But see, I always play the PC version just in case if I can't, you know.
Yeah. I heard that the loot filter doesn't really work that well with the console.
Probably not, and I know like when I was doing that, and now I play it on the console for a little bit, but it will randomly flash on me here and there. But to be honest though, this game freezes on me every so often on my field, so
Yeah.
you know, not really like take the good with the bad, I guess.
I click the switch bar, I go kill Urivar, and then turn in my first Outtide Cinders. Yeah. I mean, honestly, they did so good with getting it on the console. Diablo 3 and Diablo 4. It was really a good move. Make it couch co-op.
Yeah. Yeah, especially Diablo 3, they did the best with Diablo 3, because that one's like full player co-op. And then when they did that, we posted so expansive with it. The one thing I did not like about that one was it's a little harder to kind of cheese it with the whole, you know, with multiplayer, because like what they did on the console one was if one of the players moves, the other players move with them. So like, you know, so you don't, especially if the first player moves. And then like, after they did the weak circumstance, and they like decided to kind of nerf that a little bit. So like, I legitimately, when I was going for the Platinum Trophy on Diablo 3, the base Diablo 3 on the PlayStation 3, you had to get to like level 60 with all the classes, you know?
Yeah.
It really isn't that big of a deal, but like, this is like old Diablo 3, so, you know, it takes a little bit longer. But, what I did though, and I just was like, okay, I'll quit. I'll have all these controllers on, and they'll all just go and follow me, you know, like, and I'll just keep leveling up everybody at the same time. And that's how I got. But then, like, on top of that, the older ones, like, they let you, like, for Diablo 3, they let you save your kill with those, like, USB sticks, so you can transport them and stuff like that. Because, for some reason, the console one's offline, you know. They couldn't make a PC one offline.
Of course not. Yeah, it's funny because the strategy for like power leveling has changed in Diablo 4 completely. You know what it is in Diablo 4, right?
So, like, the dungeons,
Nope. What you do is you take a high level character, so your main, you want to power level one of your ops, pick a high level character, and you have them do a couple of whispers, store up the boxes, do it at a high difficulty, like do it the highest you can do it, you know, Torment 10 or something, you know. Store up the boxes, and then have one of your whoever your alt is open it, and when they open it, it's like instant level 70. You know, that's
yeah.
a that's a new way.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna rebuy Diablo 2 again on Steam. So I can do it on the Steam machine. But I'll do that when it's on sale, you know. I'm not gonna buy full value. I already got on the Xbox.
You know, you get the dual pack if it will transfer to the other one, Battle not that one.
I'm not 100% sure.
But now they have like that Ultimate Edition or whatever.
Yeah, because I put down like my wish list and the little dual pack for it, so I'll just get that one over that goes on sale. But yeah, I don't know if it will transfer or not. Like I'm assuming it would, because like your kills are cross-saved. So like if you just start the world lock on the PC, you know, and then all of a sudden you're going to play them on Steam machine or the Xbox, you know.
Yep. I'm going back to town, I think something. Oh yeah.
The cool thing with that too, they make it compatible for the Steam Deck.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. Yeah. You can play on the Steam Deck with Diablo 2. I think you might even be able to do it with Diablo 4. I haven't taken a look at the Steam Deck compatibility. But generally speaking, they claim that if it's compatible with Steam Deck, it's going to be compatible with the Steam machine, period. But to me, that's the good news, though, because it. But I think Microsoft kind of did that anyways for their own handheld. Because they probably kind of used Steam Deck as like a prototype type, you know, as an ideal basics for the handheld coming out.
Microsoft doesn't steal ideals, James.
Really? It's not like the whole idea of Microsoft itself was a stolen idea. Windows.
What are you driving at, James?
It was like Steve Jobs was showing the GUI, you know, of the Mac 2, you know, operating system.
James. Who the hell is Steve Jobs? I only know Tim Apple.
that piece.
Tim Cook?
Tim Apple.
Tim Cook.
I call him by his name. Our president calls him Tim Apple. We call him Tim Apple.
Tim Cook.
Tim Apple. Then what's his name?
Oh, it is a waitress, isn't it?
He ain't gonna be around much longer.
Nope, he's gonna be enjoying his time away from being a CEO.
I wonder if he got a yacht like all the others.
What's funny is I don't really hear too much about his personal life. He's almost kind of like a kind of private, you know. Seems like.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know too much about his personal. Outside, I know that like they made a big deal about how he was he's gay, you know, but that's not.
Pity to break another's work.
Yeah. Yeah, besides that, well, honestly, I always kind of wonder how him and, like, Steve Jobs kind of got along. I mean, like, obviously, I guess they must have, but...
Yeah, I suspect that he kind of kept Steve Jobs a little bit organized.
Yeah.
It's his, probably kind of got him kind of centered a lot of times. Like, because his whole background, Tim Cook's background is, whatchamacallit, like supply chain, logistics, kind of like on that side. Alright,
Okay, let's see.
I am going to have to adjust my loot filter here pretty soon. Random legendaries that I don't need.
You don't need.
It's funny, for the longest time, Diablo tried to stay away from from loot filters because they felt like that was bad game design, you know? Like, everyone should want to pick up loot, you know? But they finally gave in because people got tired of having to click 100 items at a time.
I believe it.
I'm still just clicking.
You're not what they call the hardcore Diablo player, you know.
Neither are you. I mean, you got that one guy. What level was he? Where he just appeared out of nowhere, and it was just like day one of the game launching on the DLC.
Yeah, but that not being hardcore, that just means that you no lifed it one day.
Oh, he still probably is.
I mean, you got speedrunners all the time. What's your plan, Steve? What's your next one?
Kill the butcher.
That's a real one.
All right, let's do kill the build.
Yeah. Locate the butcher
Have you guys done it
within the
before yet?
broil and destroy him.
Nope, not that one.
No.
Yeah, you'll like it.
Is it as good as the level
Oh, you
1 culture?
Not like the Diablo 1 butcher. Remember, Steve, you can always like hit tab and just hit teleport.
All right, I'm there.
So it's teleport. Oh, there it is.
You both got 6 next to your name.
Yeah, that's the journey everyone's currently on, I think, or completed last. Completed last.
No, it's this guy again.
All right, Steve, you can do the honor.
I remember this. We did this like first one.
Third Diablo. Yep, our Diablo 3 Act 1. Little throwback to that one, James.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Alright, and then James, want to do one of your nightmare dungeons? But yeah, Steve, like the casual Diablo player will never need to really use a loot filter. But the ones that actually like play a while, like basically there comes a point in any season when you play a while that you don't want to like waste time picking up like 95% of stuff. So you just end up running past it because it's just a waste of time to go back to town and salvage it. So you just end up running past it all. That's why people use the loot filters. That's why, but for the normal casual person, like, it's not a big deal. Like, the casuals play for like a week or two, and be done with what they want to be done with. But for those that play for a while, and are trying to get higher in the level, to get the max difficulty and complete everything, they're the ones that need something to kind of filter stuff. It's like when I played that last Epoch one, like they had it all kind of built, and there was just like a crazy build. It's tough. These ARPGs nowadays. Right, James?
Yep. When are they gonna make the lava more like, you know, like Dark Souls style?
That
Like a
was
Dark
actually what Diablo 4 started as.
Yeah.
Like, I think early on you kind of felt that, but then they needed to make it easier for the casuals, you know?
Yeah.
I kind of liked the difficulty in the beginning. But, you know, like, people get too scared of difficulty, and it doesn't sell to the masses, you know?
Yeah, and then, well, like the other lava, like those are like stupid. Like the problem with like Dark Souls style games sometimes is it's kind of sometimes frustrating because it's just like they're trying to capitalize on their mistakes, and then like you know you have to go back and.
Keep trying to get it. Oh, there you go. Kept getting hit. Can't get him up. Yeah.
Like, the good thing with like a game like Diablo, it kind of saves your progress. Like you know, like your XP, for example, doesn't disappear when you die, unless you're doing hard cold mode and your whole guy dies, obviously. But
Yep.
Stuff like that.
Oh, this is a Scovos one. Good job, James. Good job. That
Yeah,
challenge is complete.
That's why I picked that one.
All right, so mine next one is a pit. So we'll do a pit.
Oh, mine's a pit too.
2 for 1. Yeah. So there's I know I recently purchased it when it was on sale. I think Steve, I think you said you might have got it. Is that No Rest for the Wicked game? That one is supposedly a Dark Souls ARPG type. That's what they market themselves as. Harder kind of game. But I'll be honest though, like I think the important thing, like see Diablo has this and all these ARPGs have it, these like modern ARPGs. The only way that they can really like if you know what you're doing, the only way mobs can kill you at the high level difficulties nowadays, like on Diablo and stuff, is by basically they like spawn like an effect after they die.
Yeah.
And that's really like the only like real way they can really do like hey, dude, that's like for every ARPG because I played a lot. The Last Epoch, this one, Torchlight, Path of Exile, they're all the same. Every single one of them is the same way. I think so. Like in order to get like the Dark Souls style to really do well, they need to find a way to make it challenging, but not one hit blast because you were standing on top of something for too long. Like, but that's not really challenging. Like all these games, they have that already.
Yeah.
When you get to high difficulty. So basically, you know, what always happens with these ARPGs, when you get to the high difficulties, you play it for a while. You start doing the max you can do. I'm not even talking about Torment 12 on Diablo. I'm talking about like doing the max fits and stuff. Like I've done that. What it is that you basically your build becomes a glass cannon, and all you're trying to do is just make sure you don't die to a status effect. That's all. It's all about just moving around, you know, and making sure you don't die by some random effect. Now, I think it'd be cool if they could come up with a game that could do difficulty in some real way.
Yeah, I agree.
Beyond that, I think the ARPG that could do that. I mean, RPGs have this problem in general too, but an ARPG that could do it, I think that would be really cool. Like the hardcore people, the people that really love ARPGs like me, we'd eat that up. Like,
yeah. I thought that'll make it challenging like the Zelda 2 challenging. Oh man, that game was like way too challenging.
how so? Like, let's play.
Basically, so your guy levels up, kind of, because it was pretty much a true RPG. It was just, you know, like I'm not saying Zelda's are kind of like an RPG,
Oh, what
but
the hell
they're
is this
kind
guy?
of
He's in our little bubble. Kill him.
but they're usually not. They're usually not to the point that you know this one was. But basically, enemies, almost any enemy, like could do like, especially when you full start off, any enemy can kill you. Like 1 or 2 hits, and then they have little traps and everything. Just dead ends, so they purposely try to confuse you on the maps and stuff. And then they hide items, like key items that you need for the storyline, like in random areas.
Yep.
So it's just really, really challenging. And then the boss fights was just ridiculously gay. That's the first one that introduced Doc Link. But by the time you get to him, though, it gets kind of easy because your guy is kind of maxed out. I say easy, but it's a lot easier. Like I didn't have too many troubles with him compared to like the very beginning. But like I can tell you right now, a lot of people never got to the very end of that one. That's why Miyamoto always criticizes that one as being kind of a failure or not a good sequel to Zelda.
Yeah. Yeah, and see, like, that's kind of the problem with, like, Diablo. They have to make, like, that stuff, like, kind of optional. But, you know, they have such a big fan base. You know, but 95% of the people that play are casuals, you know, or 90% of the people that play are casuals. And they just want to beat the game, you know? Or,
Yeah.
like, you know, play to have fun. You know, mind off type thing, you know? What is it? Most of them are, like, fathers or whatever.
I mean, it's like that Oblivion game. Like, you know, I saw a little bit of it last night. I'll probably play a little bit more today. But, you know, I turned it on, like, easy mode, basically, because, I mean... I played Skyrim on, like, expert difficulty. It was like a joke. Cause but, you know, like, some of those games, I'm like, yeah, I don't really need the extra challenge for those ones. Those ones are not, like, really anything that, you know...
Yeah. Alright, what are you guys, what are next on your list?
Infernal Holds for me.
Purge the
Oh,
Cuirass
yeah,
Undercity.
Yeah, for me it's Infernal Holds, and then I think after that, I think it is Endless City for me too.
Oh, do James's first
I have a-
spin boot.
I have a Helltide, and then I have Undercity as well.
Okay, then let's do the
James
Helltide.
John Boone.
We don't have a Helltide right now. Alright, Horde it is.
James first.
Yeah, let me see what I think I got some. Yeah, I got like the memories. Infernal Hold, compass bullshit things. Before I activate, let me clear out these shitty wounds.
You mean talismans, right?
Dungeon keys, I mean.
Oh. So what you could do is you could send, you can go to the cube, you can combine like 3 of them together or 5 of them together, 5 of them together.
Okay.
After we finish the Infernal Hordes, then the Helltides will be back up. Oh yeah, so boss here, An hour. Alright, so I'm expecting that we're gonna get like 1,000,000 of those, what was it, those chaos offering things?
Have you wandered?
Interesting, so it takes your modifiers for this activity, not mine. Because it was you that launched it. I learned how that would work. See, I know it's yours because I only get 2 options for every time you do one. Ooh. There you are. Oh shit, I forgot, you guys don't want to die. They have limits on death. They took a 3-1, I mean 10-1. There's more chance of death. That gave us a lot.
Yeah.
We're like in the thousands.
Not plus me.
Hey, threat no more. Man, we might get 2,000 in this one. Oh my god, it's Screamers! How's the remake coming out?
I don't know. I haven't heard Last I checked, they were shooting this year.
Is Rob Zombie involved?
Not that.
If he is, it ain't coming out.
Kevin Bacon's being back in it, I believe.
For nothing.
Oh, fucking hell.
You guys know if it, how many revives did it say for you guys? It's just
Oh.
4 for me.
Me too.
How about for you, Steve? Interesting.
Maybe we have to hit revive ourselves or someone reviving us.
Maybe.
Shall deliver judgment.
Alright. Why we got so many guys spawning here? Of course, the amulet I'm looking for, but not an ancestral version of it. Alright. Oh yeah. Cool, and then I got a hell tide to go do. And then we all got the Kiros after that. Somebody got lady spawn. I'm gonna try to get over there. Whisper. Hey, at least these people are putting hearts in. Usually I have to do all 3.
People gotta be cheap.
I don't know why, like, I always get like a bunch from all the containers.
down.
Me too. Just do it here. Why was it just like stacked?
Yeah, I do too.
Back to town real quick.
It is done.
Yeah, last night I watched that movie Afraid. It's the AI one. That's on Netflix. It's gonna be getting taken off a few days. It was pretty good.
What was it about?
So this marketing guy gets this here AI system in his home because they want him to help with advertisements in the future, and it's doing everything.
Is it the guy from White Castle?
Yeah. Yep.
Heritage Mark. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. That's okay. That's one of the ones that was on my list.
Yeah. It's gonna be getting taken off of Netflix May 27th. But it was good.
So you recommend it?
Yep. Yeah, I've been watching that and been watching this here Ghost of Christmas story, Christmas Ghost Story. It's on the Shuttle Channel. Apparently back in the 70s and 80s, mid 70s, early 80s, every year, or around Halloween or around Christmas time, they come out with like this kind of like a movie that's like 30 minutes or 50 minutes long, and then apparently they stopped doing it. This was like on BBC back in the day, and then they stopped doing it, and then they brought it back like 15 years ago, so they do it again now. But
I know that one that we watched. I think we watched it on Netflix, but I think it was actually a Shudder movie at one point. With the Santa Claus, like the
yep,
Terminator
yep.
Santa Claus. I'm pretty sure that one probably classified as that. Came out around probably their Christmas.
Yeah.
Do you guys get the experience orbs when I do that? When I get the maggots like that? You guys get all the experience orbs?
Yeah, I got a lot there.
I did.
Cool. So that counts when I do that. Okay. So that's like part of the buff that I put on this for the war plan. Or from the war plan activity buff so you could do. It gives so much XP. Also gives like a shit ton of cinders too. At like 620, so I'm gonna like cash them in up here.
Oh, did you get the seal thing up here? This tower over here?
No. Oh yeah, look at this. Let's see. I'd probably click this one first. And click this one. Oh, there's another one.
There's one down here in front of me.
Oh. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna patch in one more just because it's got that tree for the whisper. Ready to do the Kiros. I do want to do one of the mythic Kiros runs. I do have one on me. I gotta think through that.
Tax me and all of it. I don't really understand the whole like damage over time percent thing.
Yeah, my feeling is that probably a shitty modifier.
Yeah, that's my guess.
I'll probably have to end up scrapping that one.
I know some of mine has that stuff too, and I just okay, finally got enough for this chest, yo.
Like I think in theory it's supposed to be about like if you're doing poison, you got a build that does poison damage. It'd probably supposedly will make it stronger. Oh, I'm still getting gifted the tree. They must not have disabled that yet. Or it's bugged. Just let me know when you guys are ready and I can pick off one of these here also.
I am ready. I'm just trying to figure out something with this skill tree. I accidentally clicked the wrong button and can't seem to. Okay, there we go. Okay, I am ready. I accidentally clicked the rotate bold button when I was trying to add a new pilgrim bold, and like I don't know what the fuck what the fuck my shit was at.